Monday.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey man, welcome back. Guys, I have literally no idea what we're doing today. I was about to say news review. That's not what this is.
It's not.
This is some random thing. So
Yeah,
make sure you like the video,
please do
comment down below,
if you dare,
and subscribe to the Current
Yes.
Pod. Yeah.
And please share if you're feeling frisky. I have had another child today, y'all, another brain baby. Today's pod is something different. It's going to be like an open conversation about certain topics. I do this thing in my phone where I write down certain questions I would like to ask people who are in the film. I just have like an icebreaker or whatever. So yeah, very nerdy of me, I know. But it's going to translate hopefully to the pod, and we're just going to ask Julien some fun questions that I have written down regarding film and movies and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what we're going to call this yet, but let's get into it.
Let's do it.
First question I just have for Julien. So, of course, you're aware of the Knives Out movies, Knives Out, Glass Onion. Assuming that they do it, which I'm sure they're going to do, another Knives Out movie sometime down the road, and you had to pick a theme for the cast that is going to be involved with the Knives Out. Out of these four options, which of these would you most want to have the cast be, and which of these would you least want the cast to be? So the first option is all MCU actors. So everybody in the Knives Out cast will be actors that have been in previous MCU projects that have prominent roles. Option number two is just all black cast, an all black Knives Out cast.
Oh, brother.
I
know which one you want.
Chill out, bitch. All of our black Hollywood that doesn't get enough credit, like the Morris Chestnuts of the world, the Sanaa Lathans, just the whole cast of that pretty much. Option three is all up and coming young actors, like young adult actors, like actors under 25, like the Jenna Ortegas of the world and stuff like that. Or option number four is all musicians who also act, like Ice Cube. I'm picturing Ice Cube. Ice Cube's World of War movie. I have to see it now because the clips I've been seeing online about
you didn't watch it yet?
Hell no.
Monday. Oh, Monday.
I can't wait to. Anyway, actors who have transitioned to also rappers, musicians,
sure,
or any white ones too. So yeah, so MCU, black actors, young adult actors, or musicians. You can have the entire cast of Knives Out comprised of those actors. Which theme would you want the most, and which theme would you want the least?
So for the fourth option,
yes,
this doesn't just include musicians. Like this would be comedians or like NBA players.
Only musicians who also
only musicians.
Yes.
Okay.
So I assume some music will be incorporated into the movie, maybe.
Sure.
Capacity.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's kind of hard one to pass up. Honestly, I mean, I feel like it'd be the most interesting, and the real reason I say that is just because they recently redid Mean Girls as a musical, and like one of the main reasons why I actually enjoyed it a lot was because of the musical aspect. And they actually had people that could actually fucking sing in there and move. So
yeah,
Regina George. I am Regina. So yeah, I mean, I think that would be the one that I would most want. The one that I would least want is easily the MCU one. Okay. Just because I feel like there's already been like a scatter of MCU people in them. We've had Chris Evans, we've had Batista, and I'm sure that I'm missing people already. But yeah, I'm completely cool on that. So yeah, give me the music and fuck off the MCU one. What about you?
I would want, as you guessed, the black cast. I think to have those actors on that kind of scale, because everybody's going to watch it, would be really, really cool. Just to give them more
streaming on Netflix.
No, they had that Netflix deal, but I wanted to come to movies first. That'd be really cool to see, actually. And the least one is probably the young adult actors. I think they're all actually good ideas. I mean, if I say so myself, I chose them. But I don't want a Gen Z fest because I got that last night with Freaky Friday. All right.
And is Daniel Craig's Foghorn Leghorn returning?
Of course. He's always going to be the centerpiece of these movies. And I say, who did the crime?
I do declare.
Okay.
Got it.
Moving on. This one just has two options. One of these video games is going to get a franchise in film, which it's probably going to happen inevitably for both anyway. But I want you to choose one and why.
Live action or live action. Okay.
Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption.
Ooh.
So don't think about which one you like the most as a game, but which one you think translates the best in your sensibilities to film.
I mean, both are nuts. But like I think both of them are based in realism enough to where either one could feasibly be done on the big screen. Sure. I'm not sure why Rockstar hasn't pulled the trigger. Maybe they're just so concerned with their video game as like their moneymaker, they're just not willing to branch out. But they could have done this when San Andreas released back in fucking 2002 or whatever. Like seriously, like I really think they would have had $1 billion movie.
Cast
But
Tyrese.
yeah, yes, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, but
Yeah.
would they have sacrificed Grand Theft Auto 4 to make that movie? And then I think honestly, like that's like the reason why it hasn't been done. Like they're not willing to sacrifice these games that are just living on forever. And now with GTA Online, that's just taking on that's like as big as Fortnite. So anyway, which one would I rather see personally as like a movie franchise? It would definitely be the more modern Grand Theft Auto than the Western old Red Dead Redemption. But that's just me personally. I'm sure that other people would have other opinions, but I would be way more excited for a Grand Theft Auto movie franchise than I would a Red Dead Redemption. Now, either one, I would obviously be excited to a certain extent to see, but Grand Theft Auto for sure would be the one that I would choose.
Nice. And honestly, like you said, I think both would be great. That'd be their opening night for both. For context, I haven't played either one of these games. I think that I would rather see Red Dead Redemption. I do lean more towards a good Western at that. And so I think, but like I said, I'd be rushing to see Grand Theft Auto as well. So, but yeah, I think they both be good.
Okay, interesting.
Next question. Assuming that Mahershala Ali leaves the Blade project, which is not crazy to think, out of these actors, who would you most want to replace him as Blade, and who would you least want to replace him as Blade? We have
Okay.
Damson Idris, which I don't think you really have enough context for him because you haven't seen Snowfall, you haven't seen F1. He's really good, but from what you know about him and how his look or whatever. Yahya Abdul Mateen II.
Your favorite?
Yes, Black Manta himself, Oralist, Mr. Oralist, and John David Washington, Denzel's son. Who would you most and least want to replace Blade?
So I feel like the interesting choice would be John David Washington, honestly.
Yeah.
Not that I feel like he would want to do it because of who his father is. And I feel like he may view it as like a crutch almost because in my opinion, it's instantly gonna make him a star. Like it's instantly gonna make him like likable. Like it's instantly gonna raise him to heights that he isn't at yet. And I think that he's chasing trying to be Denzel Washington's son, but
all three of them. But yeah, I guess
but
because he's his son, I guess.
yeah, but like I would absolutely love to see it, honestly. Like, and from what I've seen of him, he has. I honestly like. I think he has that it factor to be Blade. Like, it's not like you got to be like this super charismatic enigma to be fucking Blade. Like, just be stoic, don't move, and like look cool in trenches and the sunglasses. And I think he can pull it off. Honestly,
Don't you dare fucking reduce Blade to looking cool in trenches, bitch. Wesley Snipes did
that's
something
what
special
he
with
is.
that role.
He did. Sorry, he didn't. Sorry, he didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah,
But okay.
John David Washington, I think would be the most interesting for me. That's the one that I'd actually be like, wow, like I think that this is a great choice. Now, guys, keep in mind, I am literally the worst when it comes to casting. So like I'm actually the worst. I have like no fucking talent for it at all. So
who's the best?
Yeah, it's not you. So
Okay.
yeah, and then least favorite. I mean, I guess it'd be Damson Idris just because, like you said, like I don't have the context. Like I don't know what he can and cannot do. So I guess least favorite would be him. But Blade to me, I mean, first of all, if Mahershala Ali's old at first, guys, look, again, back to casting, and 25 years ago when Kevin Feige said that Mahershala Ali would be Blade, I was one of the ones like, what are we doing? Like this nigga's 75 already. And all this time later, he's still super old. Now, obviously, we know that he can act. We know that Mahershala Ali can fucking read the lines and make you feel and make you care. But do we need that with fucking Blade? I don't think we do. Like, I don't think we do. I'm sorry. So, like, let's get somebody in there that looks cool, that has presence, and that can, make a motherfucker think twice about ice skating up a hill. So, like, that's all I care about. I don't need a fucking savant to play Blade. I just don't. That's my opinion. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Monty. What do you think?
Yeah, very reductionist of you. So I actually, now that I think about it, I maybe shouldn't have told Yahya Abdul because he's already playing Wonder Man in the MCU, but whatever.
That clearly doesn't matter.
Yeah. So actually, I'm going to actually go ahead and agree with you on John David Washington, but for different reasons. I do think that Blade needs. one thing that you were missing, I think, when you described him, is that Blade has this ultimate swag that Wesley Snipes brought to the role, which I don't think anybody can just have. And I do think that even though he's the least talented actor out of the three, in my opinion, I've always been on. Even though I like him as a person a lot, I don't think he's that great of an actor. I think that he could pull off the swag necessary for Blade. And Damson Idris is a great actor. Don't get me wrong, but he's. I haven't seen him yet. I know he has range, but he always comes across as very just happy guy. Even though, Franklin, I guess he wasn't, but he's just like a. I think he would fit the T'Challa recast much better than the Blade recast. And Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second, he's cool, but he's just kind of like the middle ground of both, in my opinion. So I lean towards John David. And for the least one, I'm going to go Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second, even though he definitely has the physicality Blade needs.
I'm about to say, yeah, I think physically, yeah. Pause, nigga, but yeah, no, okay.
No, his body is fucking nuts.
Nigga said no.
No, I think Wonder Man's a good place for him. I'll leave it at that.
Oh shit! All right, moving on. In the background where he belongs. Got it.
Next question. So I've chosen 4 previous Disney actors who started off on Disney, and I want you to tell me who's the best and who's the worst. Now, they're all good
in terms of acting.
Acting, yes, they're all good actors. I want to be very clear. So this is going to be obviously like threading a needle here, but the choices are Zac Efron. I really wish you would have watched Iron Claw after I asked this question. Before I asked this question, Zac Efron,
I'm glad I didn't, because I'm sure it's going to taint my answer. So I'm glad I didn't.
Why? Why would it taint your answer?
Because I mean, everybody's saying that he's so amazing in this. He's masterful. So it would literally just take my answer. So I'm glad I haven't seen it.
I mean, all these actors have been masterful in different projects. Anyway, Zac Efron, Austin Butler.
You're right, bitch. Because High School Musical exists. Sorry, go ahead. Austin Butler, okay.
Zendaya and Shia LaBeouf. Out of all these Disney actors, who's the best and who is the worst, even though they're all really good, obviously.
In terms of just pure acting, and range, and what they can do and what they make me feel when I watch them. Okay, so this is tough. Okay, so Shia LaBeouf just hasn't done enough recently. And honestly, I mean, obviously, I could hang on to the things that he's done in the past that I've seen. But there's some of the stuff that I haven't seen from him. So I'm going to say that he's the worst, quote unquote, even though I think Shia LaBeouf is insanely talented. But I'm going to say he's the quote unquote worst. And based on what I've seen from these 3 left, who is the best? Man, I feel like it's like, I feel like it's kind of premature to say Austin Butler just because he's done the less. The least out of these remaining people, but he's so good, bro. Every time I see him, he's like so good. He's got like 2 or 3 movies coming out this year that like I necessarily wouldn't care about the films, but because he's in it, like I'm like genuinely interested. But all right, fuck it. I'm gonna go Zac Efron as the best. And I'm gonna go Shia LaBeouf as the quote unquote worst, but I think honestly Zendaya and Austin Butler have real reason to be at the top or the bottom of the list. So yeah, okay, that's my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, I think all 4 of them can be argued the best or the worst. Well, except for one. I think Zendaya is clearly the worst, even though I think she's really good. She's been improving a lot lately over her career. She's good, guys. I can tell when she's acting a lot of times, and that's not the hallmark of a great actor, but she's really getting a lot better. She was amazing in Challengers. I really liked her in Dune. Obviously, she had her moments in Euphoria. So I'm gonna go Zendaya the worst. And for the best, man, I could really argue all 3 of these guys. I'm gonna go Shia, and this could change tomorrow. But even though you mentioned Shia hasn't done the most recently, out of what I've seen in the range that he has, from Even Stevens to Transformers to very dramatic roles like Fury and all that kind of in like
iRobot.
Falcon. I'm not gonna have that role. Even though I love that movie.
Spoon.
He's Honey Boy. Like he's got it all, man. He's got the range. He's got the movie star quality. They all do to an extent, obviously. But I'm just gonna go Shia right now. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on. Let's stay on the kid actor train. That sounds crazy. Out of these 3 actors who were amazing child prodigies, who has the most potential if they had not have fallen off from drugs or whatever have you?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan is one. Raven Simone is another one, and Amanda Bynes. So, assuming all 3 of these women stayed on the right path, and they were given opportunities, who would have been the biggest, and they all 3 would have been huge. Don't get me wrong, but who would have been the least biggest, I guess.
Yeah. So like, this kind of isn't fair for Amanda Bynes because like she really didn't get started before like her career kind of derailed. Like she had the Amanda Show, she had all that, but she was still a kid. Like she never really had any major motion picture like pop off in
I
like
mean,
as an adult.
as an adult, I guess not. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. Like as an adult. So
but
whereas Raven and
hold on
go
now,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
but to have a kid SNL and to carry that on your shoulders for all those years, like that's kids. Most kids couldn't be able to do that. I mean, she
You're
was
right, but Raven did, and so did who's the other person?
Lindsay Lohan.
Liz. Yeah, okay. So bitch, like so that's what I'm saying. Like it to me, like it automatically like Amanda Bynes isn't on their fucking level. That's just my opinion. Now, where it concerns Raven and Lindsay Lohan, I mean, obviously both of them had child success, child films, adult success, adult films, music careers. So, in my opinion, it kind of just comes down to what like what's your preference? Like, do you prefer like the rambunctious Martin style of a Raven, or do you prefer?
Hold on. Are you hearing the question right? How would their careers have blossomed? Assume like not what they done, what they could have did if their lives stayed on track. So not don't judge it on what they did, of how they were positioned to be in their career. Who would have had the biggest career basically?
Yeah. So as I was saying, yes, like it kind of goes on to like what you prefer. Raven had her cheater girl shit. She had her show, but to me, and I'm kind of building up my point to say the answer would be Lindsay Lohan. Like I feel like she was kind of already on that trajectory before her life derailed and she got involved in all the other shit. But Raven, in my opinion, Raven doesn't have the iconic films that Lindsay Lohan just does. Now, I mean, it's my opinion. I mean, like, obviously Raven's on the Cosby Show, but does that count for her? I don't think it does. Sorry. She has That's a Raven, which is absolutely iconic. She has the Cheetah Girls, which is absolutely iconic. But if we're talking Parent Trap, Mean Girls, Freaky Friday, I'm probably forgetting something. But come on, bro. Like it's Lindsay Lohan to me, and she was just getting started. Like I feel like we may not have heard of certain individuals if Lindsay Lohan never like fell off the wagon. So yeah, give me Lindsay Lohan.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you on Lindsay Lohan first of all, but I do think you once again your question you were kind of judging on what they did, not what they would have done. But like you said, Lindsay Lohan, what she did in her career and where it was going, she could have been like Oscar level actress. Because like you said, I just watched recently The Parent Trap that she did, and for that to be her first debut role is that's insane. Like that's absolutely insane. Now
I
don't get
have
me wrong.
claws and you don't.
Yeah, she had to nail the accent, all that kind of stuff. Like that's insane. And what she did in Mean Girls, obviously, all that kind of stuff. I think she would have ended up being like the Meryl Streep of her time. Now Raven Simone and Amanda Bynes, don't get me wrong, are also prodigies. Like their comedic timing for children is just you just can't teach that. Now the least I'd have to say out of Raven and Amanda, toss up. I'm gonna go Amanda Bynes as well. Just because Raven, I think, has something truly special in the fact that she was like the female Martin, like you said, in terms of her physicality, her comedy, all that kind of stuff. She would have stayed on the right path. I think she would have blossomed to be doing also like dramatic roles as well. I think she was also a really underrated actress. And Amanda Bynes was kind of stuck in that, from what I've seen, that kind of SNL kind of scope of things, where that's still a very like respectable place to be, but I would have just seen her doing more SNL type stuff as she gotten older. But who knows? She probably could have blossomed out as well. Next question. I want you to rank these Batman films. I have 4. Oh, well, not rank them because that's just give me the best and the worst. They're all really good though. I'll give you Batman Begins, The Batman, BVS, and Mask of the Phantasm. Actually, no, rank them best to worst in terms of, yeah.
Whew. Okay, so this is Batman versus Superman, The Batman, Robert Pattinson,
Batman Begins.
Batman
I
Begins, and The
excluded Dark
Mask
Knight
of the
because I
Phantasm.
assumed that would have been number 1 for everybody. Which Batman Begins is also a really good movie. Yeah, and Mask of the Phantasm.
Okay, which one is the quote unquote worst? Well, first of all, I don't think any of these movies are bad.
Yeah.
Despite what the internet says, I know Batman versus Superman, I think, got the most criticism on this list that you've given me. And I will agree that if these were the 4 choices, this is the one that I would watch last. But I don't think that means that it's a bad movie.
Right.
I would debatably, I would have the most fun with this movie. But like, I do think for the number 4 spot, it makes sense. Number 3 would probably be Batman Begins for me. Number 2 would be the Batman, and number 1 would be Mask of the Phantasm. I still think to this day that Mask of the Phantasm is a little underrated. For it to be an animated feature film in the 90s when that just didn't happen. Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill at the height of their fucking abilities. Both of them still have like this two individual just really great scenes in the movie that I absolutely love. And man, to this day, like that movie, I can still put it on today, be enthralled by every single scene in that movie. So Mask of the Phantasm for me is number 1.
Nice. I'm going to exclude Mask of the Phantasm in my ranking because I've seen it, but I was a kid. I really want to watch it again as an adult to really have just a better talking points on it. So I'm going to exclude Mask of the Phantasm. But so the Batman Begins, BVS, and The Batman. I'm going to go. It's really cutting hair with The Batman and Batman Begins. But I'm going to go Batman Begins 1. I'm going to go The Batman 2, and I'm going to go BVS 3 for the same reason that you said. So yeah. All right. Next question here.
Not bad.
Let's go to Westeros for this next question.
Okay.
You are the king of King's Landing.
Great.
I want you to choose a hand out of these 4 options.
Okay.
Tyrion, Ned Stark, Otto Hightower, and Davos Seaworth. Who would be the best hand? Who would be your least favorite hand?
Okay, so my least favorite hand would be Otto fucking Hightower. This nigga ain't doing nothing but plotting. We can do another with plotting.
But I think he did a lot of good for the realm playing devil's advocate. I mean, he does. He has a realm.
Yeah, but I'm the king, so I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, okay. He's literally not doing anything but plotting against me and my throne and trying to get his daughter to fuck me and have I'm no thanks, buddy.
Okay.
And honestly, Tyrion can go to hell too. This nigga's nuts. So yeah. So my options are Davos and who else?
Ned Stark.
And Ned. Oh God. Ned can go to hell too. Sorry. His honorable ass. He gonna fuck around and get all of us killed. So yeah, I guess give me the fucking pirate. Davos Seaworth is my head up the oh my God.
He's a good guy.
Oh boy. Yeah, sure. But like at least with Davos, like I feel like I would know where I would stand. like he would give it to me straight one way or the other. He'd be like, King, we're in trouble. Or shut up. Or whatever. So yeah, give me Davos for sure.
Nice. For my least, I am going to go Ned Stark. Like the naivety, like you said, would just get all of us fucking killed. But he signed the contract saying he won't kill us.
He said, like, nigga, what?
bitch, back to Winterfell, bitch. My number 1 hand would have to be Tyrion. I think he is well traveled, well versed. I think both Otto and Davos do things really, really well. But because of I think Tyrion has because he's so knowledgeable about books and all that kind of stuff, he has the ability to really be objective, and he comes from a lot of previous encounters. I think that his worldly travel would definitely help me in how he sees things, and so I think he's the smartest out of the 4. I think they're all smart in their own different ways, but I think academically, I take Tyrion. So I don't need a strong
academically.
I don't need a strong ass hand for what.
Okay.
Anyway, let's stay in Westeros here. I want you to give me, well, let's just rank these Game of Thrones fighters. These are all some demons here. I got Grey Worm.
Okay.
Jon Snow.
Got it.
The Hound and Khal Drogo. So Grey Worm, Jon Snow, the Hound, and Khal Drogo.
Cool. Okay. From best to worst, from worst to best. So I think the worst fighter on this list, it's either, all right, I'm sorry, but I think it's Grey Worm. I think it is. Like, if we were in a battalion or an army, sure. If we needed somebody that could follow orders, or I'm sorry, if we needed somebody that can divvy up orders, but like in just a one-on-one fight, I think it's Grey Worm. Like I think he's getting packed up first. I think next would be Jon. I love Jon, but I without the plot armor, and I think Jon's getting actually. Yeah. Okay. All right. No. All right. I think Jon's gonna die first. All right. I'm gonna do Jon first, and then Grey Worm.
Okay.
And then it'll be you said the Hound, right?
The Hound and Khal Drogo, yes.
Yeah, I think it'll be the Hound and then Khal Drogo. I think people forget like that this nigga was like the leader of all of them because he was only in it for a few episodes and he died from sickness, but like it was him. Like,
I mean, they're all Yeah.
I mean, but this nigga was leading armies. Like, what do you mean? Like, he was the guy. So, yeah, I would give it to Khal Drogo in a 1-on-1 fight versus any of them niggas. The Hound may have an advantage just because he has armor on, but that's never really been a problem for Khal Drogo. As you know, the legend states, he's fought many of them niggas that wear all that sissy ass armor. So, yeah, give me Khal Drogo.
Yeah, the armor is something I was thinking about as well, but this is a question about, I guess, just straight skill. So least is Jon Snow, but I want to be very clear. Jon Snow has that dog in him. That's what makes him special. He has intangible qualities, which I think will help in a fight. But if we're just going 1-on-1, Jon Snow,
no plot armor.
Yeah, no plot armor. I'm sorry, Mr. Snow, but you are a dog.
Yeah.
Following Jon Snow in terms of the least, this is where it gets really tough. I'm gonna go with the Hound.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
the Grey Worm beats the fucking
yes, bitch. Wait,
my god!
You know how skilled Grey Worm? Like, I think
this nigga Monty loves black people so much, boy. He just got to give them credit in any way, shape, or form, boy.
Don't do that. It's not about race. It's not about race.
It is. It absolutely is to you. It is.
Number 2, I'm going to go Khal Drogo. And number 1, I'm going to go. Grey Worm is the most skilled fighter out of the 4 listed. Out of the 4 listed, I think number 1, if we being real, is probably what's the name? It's not John Morant. What's the nigga name?
No, it's not John Morant.
Who loved in his prime. They say how much of a dog he was in his prime, or even the fucking Jamie. But I didn't get to see him in his prime. But anyway, I think Grey Worm just with that spear, bro. He's fucking dead. And he has the range as well.
Are you talking about Jorah? Sir Jorah.
Yeah, Jorah Morant.
Mormont, nigga. His name's not Morant.
Yeah, but like I said, that spear gives him the range advantage over all 4 of those guys. So yeah, and with the sword, he's deadly too. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Not because he's fucking
this bitch put Grey Worm number 1. That's nuts. That is nuts.
Anyway. Next question. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because I'm not ready. All right. Which franchise is more consistently good to you? The MCU or the Fox X-Men films?
I mean, Jesus Christ.
And that also includes Deadpool, by the way. All the Deadpool movies. And all the Wolverine movies.
I mean, I think you may be talking to the wrong person here because even though both franchises... Well, I mean, obviously, the Fox franchise is dead in itself, but even though the MCU doesn't consistently put out good material, I think they put out enough to where like I can consider them a good franchise, especially if we're talking about over their lifespan. And we're talking about over the Fox X-Men lifespan. There's only like 1 or 2 movies that like I really hold dear in terms of the Fox X-Men franchise, but like I think like that's like an actual good movie. There are certainly moments sprinkled in throughout the Fox X-Men franchise that I hold near and dear to my heart. But like as a total film, there's really only like 1 or 2 movies, in my opinion, that I'm just like, I absolutely love that movie. Whereas in the MCU, even though obviously there's way more to pick from, but yeah, I mean, I would have to go to the MCU still. Even though, you know, the reduction in quality is apparent, which is what I've been saying for years about the MCU. I was called a fool. People told me I was crazy for wanting like, you know, the real MCU back, you know, but here we fucking are. So anyway, Monty, your opinion. What do you think? MCU or
Total disagree on that. I think there's only 2 bad Fox films, and that is Deadpool and Wolverine and X-Men Origins Wolverine. Everything else is good to great. X-Men 1 and 2 are great films in my opinion. X3, yes, is a dip in quality from X1 and 2, but in comparison to MCU films, like modern MCU films, like it's like the whole Spider-Man 3 thing. Like people like love the shit on Spider-Man 3, but that's a fucking like masterpiece compared to most MCU movies. You know, I think just we had peak in X1 and X2, people like to shit on X3 so much, and it's not a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's better than most MCU films. The newer X-Men films, First Class, I enjoyed. Fucking love Days of Future Past. It's my favorite one. Apocalypse, not the biggest fan of. I say it's average. I don't think it's a bad film. And then Dark Phoenix. I know most people hate Dark Phoenix. I actually think it's average. I liked it for what it was. And I like Deadpool 1 and 2, obviously. And then Wolverine. The Wolverine is a really great movie for the first 2 acts. And then Logan obviously I think is a masterpiece. So yeah, I don't think Fox X-Men has that many bad films. Or only I think it's only 2. So I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I never used the word bad when I was saying that. I just said that like there's not many that I love.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a whole bunch of average, sure,
What
or like a whole
do
bunch of okay.
you love X-Men 1 and X2?
No, I don't.
Wow, you don't.
I don't. No, I
Oh
don't
wow.
love those movies. No,
You don't love
I,
X2?
I think they're good. Like, do I love them? Do I like revere them? Absolutely not. No,
Wow.
no, I
Okay.
Don't.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Interesting. Okay. Let's move on to a galaxy far,
X Men
far away.
Apocalypse, bitch.
Anyway,
I
I want you to
don't
rank.
love fucking Logan either. That shit is not a masterpiece. Fuck that. It was too fucking long. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, that makes no sense. Anyway, let's
Yes, it
rank
does.
these lightsaber fights from Star Wars.
Oh God, my
You ready?
favorite franchise. Oh yeah,
The Red Room fight between with Kylo Ren and Rey.
Ren.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Saw that once in theaters.
The Last Jedi.
2017. Yeah, sure.
Vader versus Obi-Wan in the Obi-Wan series.
Okay.
And Anakin versus Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith on Mustafar.
Okay. I mean, so I would have to go. So, guys, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan anymore. I'm just not. And I'm gonna go by how much I rewatched each one of these, which to me means how much I actually care about these. So I saw the Red Room fight once in theaters when it came out. Haven't seen it since. Literally have not seen it since. Haven't searched it up.
It is a great fight.
So this is number 3.
Okay.
Number 2 was the Obi-Wan and Vader fight from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1 is the one on Mustafar, just because TikTok and social media has just made it iconic to the point where like I watch it every few days just because it always pops up in my feed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be number 1 for me.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going just in terms of the fight. Well, I guess everything has to be included. I'm going number 1, obviously, Revenge of the Sith on Mustafar. You took her away from me. Great dialogue in between. I think that the dialogue with the Vader and Obi-Wan fight from the Obi-Wan show is the best. But the Red Room fight is really just choreographed really, really well, in my opinion. And it just looks really aesthetic, even though I hate that fucking movie. It's really aesthetically pleasing to look at. So I'm going to go actually Red Room 2, and I'm going to go Vader versus Obi-Wan 3, but they're all really great Star Wars fights, in my opinion.
I am what you made me.
Yeah, great line. Okay, next question. Which of these shows has the better ensemble cast? Shogun or House of the Dragon? Both amazing cast, all through and through.
Oh man. All right. So like from top to bottom,
Yes.
Top to bottom, I'm really leaning Shogun, even though I think like Matt Smith's Daemon Targaryen is probably like the favorite to watch. But I think like as top to bottom, from like I care what like the handmaids are doing in fucking Shogun. Like obviously there's Hiroyuki Torinaga's character, and I want to say her name is Mako, but that just doesn't sound right. Maki?
Racist.
Whatever her name was. Anjun Sama. Anna Sawai. I feel like their characters they just had more to do from top to bottom. Whereas, obviously in House of the Dragons, we have to focus on the Targaryens and like the main family aspect of it. Didn't give a fuck about the kids for the first season and a half. Didn't care about the Black Targaryens. So yeah, that's just my opinion though.
This is tough, man. Cause I genuinely think there's no holes in either one of these ensembles. I mean, you said it was holes with the kids. I think the kids were good for what they had to do. I think ensemble. I think they have I think Shogun has the advantage because they're a more tight knit cast, and so like you said, I guess they have more time to shine individually. So I'm going to lean towards Shogun, but both of these casts, man, are just absolutely casted amazingly. So yeah, I'm going to lean Shogun.
2 great ensemble shows for sure.
Yeah, great ensembles. Next question here: out of these 3, which has the most toxic fan base as a whole?
Star Wars,
Harry Potter, Star Wars, MCU. Rank them.
It's Star Wars, and I don't think it's close. I mean, Star Wars fan like Star Wars fans is like part of the reason why like I just don't. It's hard to even enjoy it as like a casual fan, because like Star Wars fans are just like wrestling fans, mind you. Like wrestling fans hate everything. Like you could put on the absolute best 5-star match, and there's gonna be 100,000 fans telling you in your face that shit sucked. and they're gonna have 5 ridiculous reasons as to why it sucked, and like you're not allowed to like anything. Just like we were talking about with the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Like I was like, man, like that's like I think you said like the dialogue in that fight scene was great. Like I guarantee you, there's a 35-minute video on YouTube right now talking about why that dialogue sucks, why this fight makes no sense, and it's just like, bro, like I do not have time to combat these niggas. Like they are just so loud and so in your face with their hate for Star Wars. The franchise has just been going on so long that like it's real pure hate in my opinion. So Star Wars #1 by far, and I don't think it's close. I think it's a fucking chasm to #2, which is probably the MCU, just because there's so much content. There's so much content for the MCU, where there's TV shows, there's there's obviously the films, there's video games, there's this, there's that. I mean, everybody hates everything in the MCU too, but it's just not at the level of Star Wars. And then I would say Harry Potter's third, just because they have just the least amount of content, the least amount of time together. I mean, I think people hate J.K. Rowling more than they hate like Harry Potter, honestly, in my opinion. But
I mean, but that counts, towards toxicity in the fan base.
Yeah, absolutely does. But hating hating the creator and hating the product is two different things. Like, I mean, in and of itself. So yeah. Anyway, those are my rankings, and honestly, I don't think it's close. But what do you think?
I agree. Star Wars isn't close. I think it's the most toxic, but I'm going to go Harry Potter second, just because of all the J.K. Rowling hate. People, I don't understand how you can possibly love a product so much and then constantly shit on the creator. That's absolutely insane to me. And then I'm gonna go MCU third. But Star Wars, though, I want to make a point though, because I'm also a huge Star Wars fan who've been hating a lot with what they've been doing recently. I think a lot of the hate actually has some merit to it. I mean, what Disney has done to George Lucas's baby is literally it's literally blasphemous to his work. And I get it, George Lucas is his fault. He sold the property. He can't have any say so now. But at the same time, Disney has just totally Disney-fied Star Wars, and I mean that as the worst adjective ever, or worst verb, should I say, ever. And it's just to the point where a lot of the Star Wars hate, I think, is truly steeped in just like actual hate that actually has some merit to it. It's not just like blind hate. Yeah, so I agree with a lot of the Star Wars hate. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, moving on. I want you to rank these big threes, 4 big threes in different IPs. Harry, Hermione, and Ron. Tony, Steve, and Thor. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Luca, Leia, and Han. Now, the Sonic, you laughed when I said Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I'm talking about just their iconography. They're not their IP. They're video games, not just the movies. Like, okay. They are an iconic big three. And then Luke, Leia, and Han. From so.
I mean, what am I basing this off of?
This is just total subjectivity. So just like,
okay,
what do you think is just like the biggest big three? Not the biggest big three. What's your favorite big three, I guess?
Okay, my favorite. Okay, okay, so my favorite is probably Harry, Ron, and Hermione. I mean, sorry, I'm a Harry Potter fan. It's definitely my favorite. What was the second one you said? Was that MCU? Yeah, they would be second. Third would probably be Han, Luke, and Leia, and fourth would be Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Just in terms of like likability, rewatchability, playability, and yeah, just straight favoritism. I'd say that's my list.
Yeah, I think we have the exact same ranking there. So,
oh wow,
nice. Yeah, nice.
Monty hates that.
Anyway, which of these comedians do you think is the best dramatic actor? I want you to rank them. They're all these comedians have transitioned into being really great actors. And no, Kevin Hart is not on this list, but I think he's a great actor as well. Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, and Adam Sandler.
I don't know if I've seen enough Robin Williams dramatically to rank him any higher than last, so I think I have to put him last, or maybe I'll just exclude him and do Carrey and
exclude him. He's great, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do Jim Carrey and who was the other one?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, yeah. Dramatically, yeah, because like I'm about to say, if we were talking about just fucking comedy, holy shit. Okay, look, guys, I'm not the biggest Jim Carrey fan. I'm literally not. I can't stand him in the Sonic movies. I can't stand him in The Mask. I
just knew you were gonna bring the Sonic movie
because like it matters. Like
it doesn't.
Like he's number two. He's number two because like I don't think that like dramatically he's that good in my opinion. He was actually okay in Bruce Almighty. He was not in Bruce Almighty, guys. That was a joke.
He wasn't Bruce Almighty. That was Jim Carrey.
That wasn't Stevie Carell? Oh, that was Evan Almighty.
That was
That's
Evan
right.
Almighty. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, and number one would be Adam Sandler, I guess, just because like I've actually cried in like an Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, Click. So yeah, number one.
Yeah, that's just tough, man. All three of them are really great. I have to go. Robin Williams a clear number one for me. I think if you've seen his dramatic work, is knowing what he know now with the context of he was in actual pain, I think he was pulling from a lot of real places with a lot of his dramatic roles. So I'm going to go Robin Williams 1. I'm going to go Adam Sandler 2 because you haven't seen Uncut Gems, have you?
That's one with Kevin Garnett.
Yeah,
I saw it once when he came out.
Yeah, he was fantastic in that role. I mean, Jim Carrey has some great dramatic roles as well, obviously. I'm going to go Jim Carrey 3.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm going to go Jim Carrey 3. All right.
The law.
Next question. Let's do a family-themed team of 3. Who comes out on top? Or out of these 3? Okay. Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. That's family number 1.
Got it.
Very, very powerful family.
Yeah.
Family number 2, Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Cable. Another very powerful family.
Okay.
And family number 3, Aquaman, Ocean Master, and Mera. So
this is a fight to the death. Are they in the water? Is there water nearby?
There's water nearby. You're so annoying.
Is the Phoenix Force involved?
You tell me.
Nigga, okay, then they win. What do you mean? Nigga?
Okay, fine. She's tapping into it, but she doesn't fully embrace the Phoenix Force.
What? It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay. So, all right. So obviously, like the Aqua family has the tank, which is great for them because they're gonna fucking need it, so they don't have no water that they're in. But
wait, who has the tank? You said
Aquaman.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, they have 2 tanks, I guess. Ocean Master and
yeah, right. Yeah, their family has the tanks, which, like I said, they're gonna need because they don't.
You saw what happened to Ocean Master when you got that water, right? That nigga turned Super Saiyan, boy. He was literally skinny and about to die, and then he had a 6-pack and weighed 300 pounds. The muscle. Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, Jean, Cyclops, and Cable with the Phoenix Force. I mean, even if they're like tapping into it, that's crazy. Both of them, right? Not just Jean.
You tell me.
Oh my god! Okay, so we're giving both of these niggas the Phoenix powers.
Okay, you're right. That's OD as fuck. Okay, so no Phoenix Force, but they're still both Omega level mutants. So I don't know if Cable is. I know for a fact Jean is. Cable might be Omega level as well. And Scott is just very powerful with those fucking beams.
I'll play glasses, not heat vision. Yeah. Okay, so then Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and
Quicksilver. With 2 confirmed Omega mutants.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, yeah, like obviously, I think that Jean and them are gonna get wiped first, unfortunately, because they don't have the Phoenix Force. And what the fuck is Cyclops gonna do? Like, what the fuck is Cyclops gonna do?
He's the leader of the X-Men, bitch.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then he's getting fucking low dipped.
It says, by the way, yes, Cable is considered a Omega level mutant. I just looked it up on Google. So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, no Phoenix Force. They're getting packed up. Yeah, and like the reality is Jean doesn't have like defensive capabilities against somebody like an Aquaman or an Ocean Master.
Fucking telekinesis. What are you talking about? Very powerful telekinesis.
Against them?
She can stop them. What are you talking about?
I don't know. And okay, but what if Mira directly combats that?
Her magic with her magic?
Yeah. So like I said, one hit and Jean's done. Cyclops 2 probably. Cable might be able to tank a hit, maybe, but like they're getting packed up first. So they're number 3 without the Phoenix Force.
We need Mike for this question. Mike, if you're listening,
Sabretooth, bitch.
Speak through me, Mike.
Number two. Wanda's the wild card here because I mean, you know, if she goes Scarlet Witch, then and I don't think Mira can really combat that. But if we're not giving Jean the Phoenix Force, then we're not giving Wanda her full Wanda Maximoff Scarlet Witch power either. So Magneto is going to be a problem. Magneto's going to be a fucking problem because I do think that his force field can probably tank a few hits, but he can fly too. So that's going to be a problem for the Aqua niggas. Realistically speaking, I think like, and Quicksilver's Quicksilver's so fucking slow, like canonically. Like, I mean, especially like as we've seen him, like in terms of,
I mean, well, first
he's
he's still way faster than everybody else in this fucking.
yeah, but like
Like,
he can't like phase through them and like take their hearts out. What I'm saying, like he can't do that. So is his speed even going to be a fact? I mean, like okay, like he might take out Mira, but like Quicksilver's not doing nothing with Aquaman and fucking and Ocean Master. And honestly, Mira, bitch, like we need to put some respect on her. What the fuck?
I was about to say, like, is Quicksilver beat Mira in the fight?
Yeah, I don't think so. So all right. So give me the Aqua team, just because like I think at everybody's base, I think that they're the most powerful. Like now, obviously, if we start giving everybody their perks and their enhancements, but hold on now. Hold on now. If we put the Aqua team in the water, bitch, I don't know. Phoenix Force who, bitch?
Right. Striff times 10.
Right. Fucking Phoenix Force. So, all right, yeah, okay, all right. Aqua team on first. 2, it would be Magneto and Nib, and then 3rd is Cyclops and Jean. just everybody at base power level.
They go Jean in them. Okay, I disagree. Yeah. I'm gonna go Team Magneto number 1 because I think he had the perfect counter to Jean and Cable's telepathy, which is that helmet. That damn helmet is gonna mean a lot in that fight. And Scarlet Witch can handle her own, obviously, because she has the wild card of magic, which you can't always calculate what's going to happen exactly. And
Mira has that too, though.
Yeah, but I'd say her magical powers are definitely way on a higher scale than Mira. And if you know about her powers in the comics, she has a thing called chaos.
Magic, here we go. Wait, issue 47. Shut the fuck up.
Which is truly unpredictable in terms of its power and what it can do. Right. Quicksilver should be out there just over there, like having niggas distracted, I guess. I'm over here. I'm over here.
Yeah, that's all he can fucking do. That's for sure.
Number 2, man, I think you're really discounting what the Summers can do, or the Summers family can do. Even though, yes, I agree.
He's biased. Aquaman, he's biased. He's so biased.
No, first of all, I love Aquaman. Like, I love him so much. That sounds crazy. I'm an Aquaman fan,
right?
I think
nobody ever
agreed they are tanks, but when you're messing with the mind, man, the mind is a powerful tool. Right. I think their durability is going to almost be new. It's not going to matter when you have a Jean Grey and a Cable getting in your fucking mind and fucking you up. Yes, Mira's magic will be a great counter to telekinesis and telepathy, but I think that's why you got Cyclops just hit her with a blast real quick and get her out the way.
Okay,
I'm being facetious.
You are.
I'm gonna go Jean and them number 2. Jean and them.
Jean and them.
Aquaman number 3, but it's gonna be all great, strong families though.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
With no hacks, there's no way that Aquaman and him lose. I'm sorry.
Let's rank these. I want you to rank these versus movies. All 3 very fun in my opinion.
Okay.
Alien versus Predator.
Got it.
Freddy versus Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla versus Kong. So rank them by. It's gonna be 2 rankings: a fun level and just the better film level.
Okay, so fun level, it's Alien versus Predator.
And guys, he loves his fun, so I had to carry this question to him.
Thank you. Yeah, and in terms of fun, Alien versus Predator, Freddy versus Jason, and then it's Kong and Godzilla. The main reasons why is because Alien versus Predator gets it going immediately. Like within the first 10 minutes of the movie, it's Alien versus Predator, bitch. No, it's like after the entirety of the movie.
It ain't the first 10 minutes.
All right, the first 15 minutes. Okay, whatever. Like very quickly.
20.
Whereas in fucking Kong versus Godzilla, goddamn boy, like, hey, they building up to it, nigga. You'll see Kong, then you'll see Godzilla, and then you'll see Kong, and then you'll see Godzilla, and then in the last 20 minutes they'll finally fucking fight. Okay, it's cool. And Freddy versus Jason is kind of like a mixture of that. Like they're separated until the very end, but because they're killing all the kids in the middle of it, it's still so fun. So yeah, all right. Now in terms of like just an actual like film, it's clearly. I was gonna say clearly. Wait, which one are we doing? Godzilla first
versus Kong. Yeah,
that's the first one, right?
Yeah.
That's when they fought 3 times.
Yes, one in the water, twice. One in the water and then one in the city at the end. They teamed up against Mechagodzilla.
Mm-hmm. They didn't fight another time. I feel like Kong lost every single fight. I thought it was 0-3. I remember.
No, well, Kong lost in the water obviously because that's Godzilla's domain, and he lost in the city when Godzilla stomped on his chest.
Mm-hmm. And then that was at the end though.
Yeah, but I don't think there was a fight in between that.
Whatever. Okay. All right. So I'll say, like, in terms of just a better overall constructed film, It's Alien versus fucking Predator, bit. No, it's it's not.
I don't think any of these are great. I don't think any of these are great.
They're not. They're not. All right. Okay. All right. In terms of just film, yeah, sure. Let's do Kong versus Godzilla, and then I think it'll be Freddy versus Jason, and then Alien versus Predator. But I don't care because I'm not going to any one of these movies to be a fucking film nerd. Oh my god, do you see the shot? Do you see the cinematography? Look at the sun. I don't care. I'm here for the fights. And yeah, Alien vs Predator, number one.
Yeah, so fun level. I'm gonna go. Yeah, all these are actually pretty fun. Actually,
you never seen Freddy vs Jason? I thought
I saw a long time ago as a kid. I need to watch it again. Like, I almost kind of wanted to exclude it, but from what I remember, it was fun. I'll go AV. No, you know what? I'll go Godzilla versus Kong 1 in terms of fun, AVP, and then Freddy versus Jason. The best movie. Like, I really wish I saw Freddy versus Jason more recently, but I'm gonna go AVP, Godzilla versus Kong, and then Freddy versus Jason. But I haven't seen it in a very long time, guys. Freddy versus Jason. All right, last question of the day. You ready?
Do it.
If you had to compete in one of the challenges for the Triwizard Cup, which one are you choosing? Now, in the last challenge, there's no thing that's going to take you to fucking Voldemort's grave. It's just the maze. It's already pretty scary enough still, but it's just the maze challenge, by itself. So
okay, so. And I'm assuming we're only doing the movie versions of these because the book versions are way more gruesome in each one. So,
really, wow.
Yeah. First of all, there's no way I'm fighting a fucking dragon. Get that shit out of here. I don't care if I'm fucking Cedric Diggory, full fledged 17-year-old wizard. I'm not doing it.
It's on a chain.
Yeah. No thanks. Yeah. Was it? That nigga said, "Yeet." Nigga started flying. Oh man, I just rewatched Goblet of Fire like 2 days ago. It's still so fucking good. Anyway, sorry. Number 2. The second challenge was the lake for an hour. Absolutely not. There's no way. Give me the maze, the movie maze. There's nothing in there but fucking plants.
That's not true. They were getting bewitced.
Yeah, like I said, there's nothing in there.
That's still scary. When the maze closes,
yeah. Curriculum, get me the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck? I do not care. Yeah, immediately. Yes.
No, you gotta see the challenges through, nigga.
Yeah, give me the maze easily in the movie version. Now, if we're doing the book version, I might have to take that fucking dragon, bitch, because like there's some shit in that maze, there's some shit in that lake that they did not show, which is great. So yeah, just give me the dragon, and I would just I don't know, I hide, but at least I would know my enemy, and I see his big ass. So, but yeah, in movie versions, give me the maze easily.
Okay, yeah, I agree on the maze, man. Because like the water is just so unpredictable. There's so much shit down there. The fucking mermaids creep me out to this day.
Only one.
And it's dark too, which is crazy.
Yeah,
dark ass water just always even like to this day, like the beach at night just fucking freaks the fuck out of me. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do the maze first. That's the easiest one, quote unquote. Out of the fire in the lake, man. I mean, the dragon in the lake. I'll go dragon, like you said, because you can see the dragon. You know what you're up against. And I'll go lake last. But all three of those honestly fucking suck. Harry's a fucking dog for doing all three.
Yeah. I nearly always had help. Head ass. Yeah. Okay, Mondy, thank you so much for this. Whatever this is going to end up being called. Like the video.
Yes.
Comment down below.
Please do.
And subscribe
if you dare.
To the Current Nerd Pod.
And please share if you're feeling frisky, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah.
Thank you, Mondy.
Thank you.